In the little village of Bethany, a crisis was unfolding. Lazarus was sick. His sisters, Mary and Martha, were worried. They'd seen sickness before, but this was different. His color faded, his strength failed, and every breath came harder than the last, so they did what they knew to do. They sent for Jesus. "Lord, the one you love is sick." No long speech, no dramatic plea, just the truth, because they knew something about Jesus. He didn't just heal strangers, he loved Lazarus. But then the strangest thing happened. Jesus didn't come. He didn't run to their aid. He didn't even leave right away. Instead, he said, "This sickness will not end in death. It is for God's glory, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it." And he stayed where he was for 2 more days. Meanwhile, Lazarus died. By the time Jesus finally arrived, Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. The grave was sealed. The mourning had begun. And Martha, when she heard Jesus was coming, ran to meet him. Her heart was broken. Her voice trembled. "Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died." There it was, faith and pain, tangled together. She believed in Jesus, she trusted him, but she also couldn't ignore the ache that said, "You could have stopped this." Jesus looked into her eyes and said, "Your brother will rise again." And Martha, through her tears, nodded, "I know." In the resurrection at the last day. But Jesus wasn't talking about later. He was talking about now. He said, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die." Then Mary came, falling at his feet, weeping, and the crowd followed, mourning loudly. And when Jesus saw their sorrow, he was moved deeply. He wept. The Son of God wept, not because he was powerless, but because he loved. And then he asked, "Where have you laid him?" They took him to the tomb, a cave sealed by a heavy stone, and Jesus said, "Take away the stone." Martha hesitated. "Lord, by now there's a smell. He's been dead 4 days." But Jesus said, "Did I not tell you? If you believe, you will see the glory of God." So they rolled the stone aside, and Jesus looked up and prayed, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I said this for the people here, so they would believe that you sent me." Then he shouted, not whispered, not mumbled. He shouted, "Lazarus, come out!" And from the darkness of death, from the silence of the tomb, Lazarus walked out, still wrapped in grave clothes, still blinking into the light, still stunned, but alive. And Jesus said, "Unbind him and let him go." This story isn't just about a man named Lazarus. It's about us, about those moments when we feel like Jesus is late, when the prayers go unanswered, when the healing doesn't come, when the door closes, the dream dies, the pain buries us deep, and we wonder, "Lord, where were you?" But here's the truth. Jesus was never late. He let it look hopeless so he could show something greater. He didn't come to just heal Lazarus. He came to reveal he is the resurrection. Sometimes God lets things die so he can raise them in a way we never imagined. When your faith feels buried, when your hope seems sealed behind a stone, when your joy feels 4 days gone, remember, Jesus still weeps with you. Jesus still calls your name, and Jesus still has the power to raise what you thought was lost forever. So whatever feels too late right now, don't give up, because Jesus is still standing at the tomb, and he's still saying, "Come out."